Hello friends, my name is Isabel and today we're going to be doing a book video. I'm so excited because I've never done one of these before, but I love watching them, so I thought why not do one myself. Today we're going to be reading romance books for a week. I have never read a romance book before, and I've read one romance book before and I did not like it very much. But we're gonna try and expose myself to the genre this week because I feel like I need more palate cleanser books. I can't just keep going from reading gut-wrenching book to gut-wrenching book, so I need a palate cleanser genre, and that's what I hope romance is gonna be because I love watching videos about it, but I want to be able to like the genre. So the books I have picked out for this week, I'm so excited. I have two of them. The third one, I'm going to read it if I can get my hands on it. I don't know if that's possible because it has 12 holds at the library and I really don't want to go buy it. I can see if my school library has it, but I'm assuming they don't, but we'll see. Oh my goodness. The books I have, I'm so pumped. I've already started one of them. First up we have The Bodyguard by Katherine. I already like it. Not to spoil, but I already like it. I'm not very far, but I do like it so far. Then we're going to be reading romantic comedy. I feel like I'm going to like this one. I hope I'm going to like this one. Elise Myers recommended this book, so I think I'll like it because I feel like I trust her. And then the third book that I know I will like. If I don't like any of these, I know I will like it better than the movies. I just want to read it so badly. I want to read it so badly, and I've been waiting to do it for this month because I was like, oh, it's February, I gotta wait until it's like cute times. So I'm very pumped to read that, but I will only read it if I get my hands on it. If not, I will have to find a different book to read. I hope I can read all of these in a week because I do have school, but I don't know. Anyway, let's keep reading The Bodyguard. Okay, I'm just about halfway through my book, or I'm over halfway actually. This is how much I've read and this is how much I have left. I cannot put this book down. I literally started it this morning at work and it is just so fun, and like I was washing my hair and I was just thinking about the book. I was like, oh guys, I wonder what's gonna happen. I really like it so far. But what it's about basically is this girl, her name is Hannah, and she is a bodyguard, she's part of a protective agency, and she's having like a really rough time and she just wants to escape her town of Houston, but she ends up getting assigned to this really famous guy, Jack Stapleton, that's his name, and she doesn't want to be his bodyguard because she's not gonna get to escape her town, whatever, and you kind of just, obviously they gotta fall in love a little bit. There's fake dating, forced proximity. I think like I've hit the tropes for my first romance book. I've hit like two pretty big tropes, I feel like, in the genre, so I think that's good. The one thing I don't like about it, halfway through we got a cringy moment. I've had like, I had not encountered a cringy moment, but there were two cringy moments and I wanted to die. Secondly, she argues a lot in in her workplace, and it's kind of like I would stop arguing. Like that's just me, but I don't know, it bothered me just a little bit. I think her character's annoying because she kind of like argues for 2 seconds and then gives in immediately, and it's like, okay. One thing I am worried for though is if there's a third act breakup or anything, that better not happen. I think it already happened, I feel like, the equivalent for this setting. But if something more happens, I think I'm gonna get annoyed. But overall I do like it. I think I like how it's not super duper high stakes, like crazy high stakes, but it's like medium stakes, which I really like because I think it's keeping it interesting, and it has more like it's not I'm not gonna say it's like super deep, but like it has a little bit of emotion to it. So I know that did not just happen. I literally said I was gonna get annoyed if a third act breakup happened. I said I was gonna get annoyed. This has to end happily. I need this to end happily between them because I think I will just die if it doesn't. Like, oh, cause he's so sweet, and like she literally makes him laugh, and like he never laughed, but I'm obsessed. I like them so much. They're so perfect for each other. I might have finished it. I may or may not have finished it today at school. I stayed up trying to finish it, and then I realized I really should go to bed. So I literally got to school this morning and I finished it. I really liked it. It was so cute, and oh, it was so perfect. I definitely changed my mind on romance as a genre already due to this book. I just think it was so stinking cute. I'm gonna give it 4 stars because I feel like for what it was, I feel like it's really good. And I was gushing about it all day because I told all my friends I was reading this, and I literally, like, I could not stop talking about it. It was just the cutest thing ever. So I definitely really liked it. To be honest though, I don't have a lot of romance books to compare it to. So as like a romance person, it might not be a 4-star, but for me as a non-romance person who's just like dipping her toes in the genre, I really liked it. I liked the fake dating. I liked a lot about this book. I think everything that happened made sense to me. Some parts were a little annoying, I'll be honest, but it is literally so short. It's nearly 300 pages. Oh, no, it is 300 pages. Oh, that's with acknowledgements. It's nearly 300 pages. It's so fast paced, so like any awkward or annoying part got over pretty fast. I didn't film it, but like at the end, stuff happens like really fast. Like jaw-dropping stuff happens really fast, or like plot twisty kind of things, which is fun for the end. Like it just like, I was like, oh, I thought we were done, but no, something else happened. But my jaw was on the floor if you read this book at the end, the thing that happens, not at the very end, but you know, oh my goodness. The third act breakup thing was not bad, or the equivalent for this. It wasn't that bad. I was like, no, this cannot be happening right now. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It made sense to me. It felt fun. And yeah, I think I had so much fun reading it, and I'm genuinely happy that this is the first one I picked up because it was the cutest thing ever. Spice level, bell pepper. We're talking a kiss. So if you want fun, cute banter and with there's a little deep stuff. So if you're looking for that, just a cute little thing, I recommend. But yeah, I am going to start romantic comedy tonight. Not right now, but I'm very pumped. The thing I am not pumped about this book is, look at that. Look at that. It's large print. I don't know why, but my library is not like, I feel like I had never seen so many large print books before, but I literally walked into my library and they have 3 bookshelves for large print. Why would anyone want large print? That looks like elementary school. It is comical, and if something cringy happens and I have large print, someone across the room can read what I'm reading. No thank you. So if this is the level of like cuteness and romance, then I won't be embarrassed to read this in large print. But if this is any spicier than this, and I'm reading this in public, that's embarrassing. So anyway, we're moving on. talked about it yet, so let me let you know what it's about. Basically, this girl, her name is Sally. She is a writer for SNL. It's called The Night Owls in here. And basically there's this rule, like unspoken rule at SNL, where, in this book, where mediocre guys at the Night Owls end up marrying or dating celebrity hosts that come on the show. And it's like, how can a mediocre man be with this, like, you know, smoke show of a woman? But that would never ever happen the opposite way. It would never be that a famous guy would go for a mediocre girl at the Night Owls. So that's the setup for this. But basically, she's a writer, and the musical guest and host for that week, his name is Noah Brewster. He's obviously like a handsome guy, but she never really listened to his music or whatever. And then she believes that they have some sort of connection when they talk. Where? They barely talk. It is work talk. There is no banter. And I can't tell if it's my attitude about this is different because it is large print and that makes me not like it. But they literally have no banter, and it frustrates me so much because it's not cutesy at all, and it's making me upset. Also, I don't know what kind of music he makes. Like, we've referenced multiple songs. I don't know what kind of pop it is. I don't know if it's like folk pop, like country, like I have no idea. And I have no emotional tie to the main character, Sally. Like, we keep bringing stuff up, and I'm waiting to see if it means something, like stuff about her parents, and she was married. Like, I'm waiting to see if that means something. And also, they keep talking about how, like, she's only a writer, she doesn't want to appear on stage. I wonder if that's ever gonna have something to do with it. Like, I just want the things we keep referencing multiple times to actually have a resolve, and if they don't, I'm gonna be very frustrated. Also, since this is like an SNL thing, it's a week-long thing. He's only the host for that week. Wouldn't you think that the whole book would be going through the week? No. This is how much I've read. The show is over. This is Saturday. They're at the after party right now. What? If I was writing this book, I would have made the whole book the weekly schedule. Like this, they went through the weekly schedule and like Monday, Tuesday, you know, like the whole thing. I would have made that last the whole book and actually put banter in there. There was none. Like, what is this gonna be? What can we possibly talk about? I don't know. I hope it turns around because I really wanted to like this one. This was the one I was like super duper excited about. But it's kind of not doing it for me right now. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, this book. I'm so disappointed with it. I was like probably most excited about this one, and the fact that it didn't land with me makes me really upset. I'm gonna give it 3 stars because I'm like physically incapable of giving anything lower than 3 stars. But it was not what it marketed on the back at all, and that kind of upset me. It was 160 pages of SNL, and the rest of the book was COVID. So if you don't want to read about COVID, I would not pick up this book because the majority of it takes place in COVID. I don't know, there's so many things I want to say about it, but I don't want to spoil it. The beginning of the book and the COVID part of the book were two different books. And I think the like combining COVID, Black Lives Matter, the election, toxicity of the internet with this romance was weird. I don't think it was like, it was trying to make like a really big statement, but in the context of a maybe it could work some other way, but in this context did not work. I felt like it was like a lazy attempt at trying to, I don't know this author's genre, so maybe they write other things other than romance, but it seemed like trying to stay in their genre while trying to lazily address a social political climate, if I'm honest. So yeah, I'm not a fan of it, did not really enjoy. I'm really disappointed in it, but I'm not mad at myself for reading it. Like, now I know I don't like it, because I don't know. Anyway, yeah, 400 pages of whatever that was. Another thing, I just like forgot what the other thing I wanted to say. This, and it was kind of the same with The Bodyguard. I like the famous person with the normal person, but I hate the thing where it's like the guy is so hot and then they wear it like, they make it sound like she's so ugly. I hate that. Why can't she also be pretty? Like in this, it was really just like, she's pretty in his eyes. I want her to be beautiful too. I want her to feel beautiful too. I felt that a little bit with The Bodyguard, because it was also like, she's just ordinary. Look at her crooked teeth. Like, I don't know. I really want it to be like, she can also be pretty and not be like the hot with the ugly. I don't know. Whoever invented third act breakups, go to jail. Go to jail. Because I'm enjoying everything and then I just get annoyed. Like, if that were me, I would solve that situation so quickly. And that's how I feel. And I think we should ban third act breakups. I'm gonna be honest, it's like a week later, but I finished the books. I just didn't do a wrap up kind of thing. So I finished Better Than the Movies. And let me just tell you, that book was so stinking cute. Like, I had so much fun reading that. Just like, oh, it was so cute and I loved the characters. Did I think some stuff was annoying? Yes. But it was so cute. I really liked Liz and Wes's dynamic. I thought the fact that it was like she was growing up next to someone and she thought she had this like perception of him and it was entirely wrong, and I really like how consistent it was. I never felt like he acted out of character. He only acted out of like the character Liz had made for him, I guess. I really thought it was cute and I really liked it. I kind of want to read the next one, but I'm also worried that I'm gonna not enjoy the conflict of it because I really like the relationship and I just don't want anything bad to happen when they go to college, but I'll probably end up reading it. So on Goodreads, I gave it a 4, but it's a 4.5 for me. They just can't do half stars, which I love that they do that. But yeah, it was so stinking cute. As for a little recap of everything we read, first up was The Bodyguard by Katherine. This one I enjoyed so much, and I think I'm really glad I started with this one because it really immediately changed my perspective on romance. Like, I really enjoyed this one and I gave it a 4-star. We had romantic comedy, which was a big letdown for me because I was hoping for it to be heavy on the SNL stuff and it was more on COVID, which I didn't enjoy, but I gave it a 3-star because I'm incapable of giving anything lower than that. And to be honest, there were parts that I did like. I really liked the conversations between the two main characters, so I'll give it that. But yeah, this one was a little bit sad. And then we had Better Than the Movies, which I don't have my copy anymore because I gave it back to my English teacher. And that one was so cute. I definitely want to read more Lynn Painter. I feel like she could definitely get me out of a reading slump. Honestly, I feel like any romance could get me out of a reading slump, to be honest. They're so quick, which I really like about them. I'm really glad I did this because it changed my perspective on romance and I found a new genre that I really like and is probably going to be my go-to if I want like a palette cleanser or I just want to get back into reading. I think I'll definitely do romance. So I'm so excited. There's so many other romances I want to read now, and my list is like getting so long, but I need to plow through them. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, please leave a like. It's my first book video, so I'm sure it's not that incredible, but we'll get better at it, and that's what matters. Yeah, if you want to subscribe, you should totally do that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.